Okay. And we are live, if we could get a really bright light here. Oh, here we go. Welcome to Culture City Live for September 21st, 2015. It is late. It is 11:20 as we record this, and we haven't done a pretty decent job from updating this, so I am going to do one tonight, because it was the Polaris Music Prize, live from beautiful Toronto, Ontario, Canada, and there were a lot of worldly, shall I say, nominees. You had Always with their self-titled debut. And I'm going through, oh yes, you have Always, self-titled debut, and let me see who else was nominated. You had Braves with Deep in the Irish, really good one. Caribou with Our Love. Drake, if you're reading this, is Too Late. He's from Toronto. New Pornographers for Brill Bruiser. And Viet Cong, or the band formerly soon to be Viet Cong, I'll get to that in just a minute, with their self-titled label. But guess what? There was... the camera's a little bit a surprise. Winner of this year's Polaris Music Prize was Buffy Sainte-Marie. And yes, you're wondering, that Buffy Sainte-Marie. She's 74, still going at it, and yes, she did win and here's the album cover, the 2015 Polaris Music Prize, and everybody was stunned. Reporter, I thought it would be Always, or New Pornographers, or a Velvet Cong, but no, an old veteran win the prestigious Polaris Music Prize, which was kind of surprising. So, congratulations to Buffy Sainte-Marie. She now joined the list of award winners, including Final Fantasy, Owen Platon, who won the first one in 2006, Patrick Watson, Caribou won in 2008, and I'm not making this name up, the F'd Up in 2009, Arcade Fire in 2011, Feist, Godspeed, Your Black Emperor, and last year, Tonga Tetigu. So, yes, that was a surprise out of nowhere, or RKO out of nowhere, I don't know. Now, I mentioned about one of the bands, they did play the Polaris Music Prize, the Calgary, Alberta band, Velvet Cong, or soon to be formerly Velvet Con. And as you probably know, there has been a controversy with the band over the name Velvet Cong. And, a lot of the Vietnamese Americans not happy with the band of Velvet Cong, which, a lot of stories on it. So, they are going to change their name, and they will change it soon. Now, we're introduced as, by the man from the Hampton Furs as just 4 guys from Calgary. That's pretty much it. So, well, interesting to see what the new name of the band is. Don't forget, Joy Division was also a controversial name. Before we began the night of the Mercury Music Prize, we had some exciting late-breaking news that if Slow Ride and Slow Dive and Ride come back together, and a lot of old shoegazing bands like My Bloody Valentine together, and if Sleater-Kinney could come back together, guess who's coming back together? Luch! Yes, Luch is coming back, and yes, it's a very exciting development, considering I was surprised nobody knew that Lush would be getting back together. There would have been an outside chance that Lush would not be getting back together, but bass player and singer Emma Anderson tweeted this. 7 days. Posted today at 2:04 a.m., or I think early in the morning, which has full speculation that a Lush reunion happened. How could we know? Because they set up their own Facebook page. Yes, they set up their own Facebook page, and have everybody asking, Lush, are they coming back? Are they really coming back? Now, the last time Lush was a band was back in 1998. They released 4 unbelievable, great recordings until they broke up after Lush Life, which was released in 1996. They were assaulted, and then their drummer, Chris Auckland, committed suicide. And yes, it is just unbelievable. Now the big question is, will it be a 3-piece, or will they get a drummer? Because like I said, Chris Auckland passed away, and this is their new logo is back, which is very wonderful. So that could be a major big development. And speaking of which, we have Detroit Gig Alert. Dan Archerback, better known as a member of the Black Keys. Yes, he just released a side project band called The Arcs, and they recently released a brand new CD called Yours Dreamy. And speaking of which, they have announced a Detroit Gig Alert. They are going to be over at they're going to be playing over at the fabulous Fillmore, Detroit on December the 6th. 2 more days until Slater Kinney plays at the Relic Music Theater. And I'm looking at the time. I think it's almost up. I would love to tell you, streaming right now on a few public radio stations are Kurt Vile and the Violaire's brand new CD, Believing I Go Down. Also, release is Church's brand new CD, Every Eye Open. It's streaming on NPR Music right now. And Arcade Fire have announced they're going to be reissuing called the Reflector Deluxe Edition. They have the Reflector tape. The movie is going to be playing at Cinema Detroit this Wednesday. And to wrap it up, Jenny Lewis have announced in next year they're going to re-release Rabbit Fur Coat on its 10th anniversary. They are doing some tour date. It's going to be out January 29th, but no tour date in Detroit. The closest is Nashville. So that's it for our Culture City News Brief. We'll see you tomorrow, I hope. Thank you very much, and have a nice day. Bye-bye. Yes, I'm getting used to this Periscope thing. Okay, here we go.